One thing is for sure, we are eternal.
Hey, Composer Gloves here, and today we're going to be doing a sound demo for the keys in Ghost Rider. So here's the GUI, and we are going to look at just what comes out of the box in the keys section of Ghost Rider. We have quite a few options. The first one we have here is a Leslie guitar amp speaker thing. Kind of fades in. The mod wheel has been mapped to the volume parameter. So I'm just going to play some sounds. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of that type of a sound. More Leslie. Interesting. Nope, I'm done with these sounds. Like, anything that sounds like that, I'm done. They have a lot of them. Let's give it all the Leslie. Oh, let's see what the percussive one sounds like. Well, they have a master. Let's see if that's got like a key switch on it. Nope, it doesn't. I'm okay with that one. That one's okay. Here we have the death piano. Let's see what this is. Very similar. Of bass. The mod wheel is mapped to the wobble speed. This one has monster. Ran it through some sort of a amp. That is an interesting option. Cello, ethereal, whatever. Dig it. I feel the atmosphere. Ha ha ha. Let's see. These really remind me of Glitch Mob, if anyone out there is a fan of Glitch Mob. Yep, nope. Evil piano. Ooh, this is what evil sounds like? Oh my. I feel like this would be one of those one note for texture. This one gets rid of the attack, so it's just got an envelope on it. They have separate patches for this kind of thing. I feel like that's sort of unnecessary. They should just have us use the envelope. I mean, they're preset envelopes, but I don't know. I feel like that's not a very hard expectation for people to know what an envelope does. Because the second patch, I don't know, just I guess it's there now, but a lot of these seem to be just different presets of these configurations, and none of the, like, this is not complicated at all. So I feel like it's a little unnecessary to like clog up the browser with all these additional presets for the same sounds when you could just go in and tweak it to your liking, and you're probably going to do that anyways if you're any good. So that's my take on that anyways. Sounds like we have a phaser on this. Interesting. Ooh, we have percussion. Okay, that's cool, I suppose. Ooh, very ambient. This one is a gentle, the gentle piano filter. And I'm not sure if this is linked to the filter or to, let's see. Oh, the knobs, no knobs are moving, so I can't tell. The mod wheel, I think it's volume. Doesn't sound like there's a filter on it. And we can remove the filter here. Still sounds like it's pretty heavily filtered though, so not exactly sure what they did for that. We have swells. We're gonna skip that. Oh, here we go. It's like the same sound. See, this is just the same sound over and over and over. It's like I'm not that crazy about that. This is cool. I dig. This is cool. That's cool. I always dig this that sort of a thing. That's tight. We have a warble. Interesting. It's got a lot more of a world type feel to it. Yep. Oh, this. Okay, so the mod wheel is mapped to pitch or something on the vibrato speed, I guess. Let's go to an F major. That's cool. That's a cool thing. It's pretty cool. It's sort of the same thing. Got the, let's see here. We got the PIN, PIN, piano forte. And then mod wheels linked to volume. I wonder what they recorded this through. Sounds like sort of an old radio, been compressed into the upper bands. wrong chords there, but it's whatever. This is the Halo, piano Halo version. Oops, wrong note. Oh, that's cool. You could really create a nice atmosphere with that. These all have sort of the same feel, though. Maybe they're the same samples with just different processing. Well, this isn't. And while we listening to volume, I think most of the time it will be. Tuned. These are tunnel. They're tunnel, not tuned. Let's go to like C sharp minor. Why not? Oh, that notes down there don't exist. All right, that's pretty nice little keyboard sound. Oh man, coming down to the end here. I think I'm gonna dig through the. Oh, I gotta wait for this sound to load first. Oh, I'd use that in like background atmosphere, drum and bass stuff. Never been too crazy about this distorted key thing. Oh my. That could come in handy. This is without the amp on it. That's pretty intuitive. That's an intuitive keyboard sound as far as just swiping your hand up the keys and it flies off and you let go. I like that. That one felt good. It does sort of what, when you play it, it makes sense when you push the keys, how it reacts. I mean, it just has a long decay and reverb, but that's all it needed. So this is the miscellaneous folder. So that was their keys. As far as keyboard sounds, I don't know. They've got some really nice ones. Some other ones that are just aight. So let's look down this miscellaneous list. Just gonna do the main, maybe the top ones. This is the master. Let's use this one. Replace. Maybe if you're doing like some clockwork type sounds, going for that mechanical thing. So here we have an Astral Pad. You must transcend. Here we have a heavenly version of it. It sounds like it just has less. The reverb's been high passed or something, or low pass, high passed. Yeah, high passed. Deep gong roll filter. Let's just do the master. See what the master sounds like. Oh, that could be a nifty background thing. We have deep toll in a cave. This is some good atmosphere stuff. Let's see what the master sounds like. It's still kind of muddy in the mid range. Let's take the low. What, in the upper range? Whatever that is. That sounds, no, that's still pretty low. 338. This is a very deceiving looking filter. If that's 20 and this is only 3. Interesting. Yeah, it's got a lot of fighting within itself, so that could become a problem. Let's replace this. The Doctor Who guitar. I don't watch that show, so I don't know if that's a good replication of it. All right, let's here we go. The Gamelan. I have a few of these in some contact libraries. I just don't know how to pronounce them. They're these weird metal-like sounds. They're mostly in world libraries. More Leslie. We have a Leslie sitar. I don't know why they went so crazy with. They must have a Leslie speaker there that they think is just amazing because it's just a lot of Leslie stuff. Okay, let's go over to the bells. I could totally see using that in a live set. I would use it. I'd totally loop that jazz and throw reverb and filters and delays on it. More Leslie stuff. I'm just done. I'm done with that sound. That's interesting. It sounds like they layered a couple different samples on there. On this one, they really they ran it through an amp or something. Whenever I'm using a sound like this, though, it's great. But if I'm gonna use some other stuff, like that's gotta be like one of the only sounds, because that takes up a lot of spectral space. So it'd be a lot of EQing and post work. So that's the miscellaneous. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. Anything that you like to do with these sounds, maybe a track you've made with these sounds, drop that in the comments. And subscribe. And have a blessed day.
Opposing gloves. Reversing.